Hello, everyone. I'm sure we've seen the gruesome attack that happened in banks in Benue State, where banks were attacked and some people were actually killed. It's really so sad the way these armed robbers operate. They will just hit, they hit multiple banks at the same time. And in different parts of Nigeria, we've seen that happen again and again. They just look for some town and then they will just go in and do all of this robbery. Innocent people were killed, and there was one very sad one that I saw being reported of a copper who actually just finished and just got a job in one of the banks, and he's just been killed. It's really so sad. One of the things that I find very puzzling is the fact that why is it that with all of this bank robbery that have been happening, that banks have not sort of like come together and actually have uh, sort of like a more I know. So right now, yes, security and all of that are supposed to be it's actually the responsibility of the state, but you do have banks. They all have like these policemen that they always have in their banks that they pay for to have them. It's been reported they pay for them. Of course, I mean, police won't just be giving those banks they are meant to just be there. It's been reported they do pay for them, and so if you're doing that, also is that to say, for example, things like just like what the oil companies do. Why are banks not doing something like that in trying to protect their establishments, their offices? Or is it because, well, they can also they can always recoup their money? It doesn't matter whether maybe people are kids, since there are a lot of people they are replaceable. Is that the mentality? Because I would have expected by now that you should have a situation whereby if there's any bank robbery anywhere in Nigeria, within 3 minutes that a message goes there is something that would be a helicopter should be deployed that will be chasing them, that will help with the chasing. There should be sort of like some sort of like security, even if it's within the police that they are taking, or military, or whatever it is, giving them those extra trainings and helping to ensure curb it, helping to fight it, so that it's not this brazen attitude that armed robbers have to just go in and spend hours. Sometimes I think this particular one they say over 5 hours or thereabout. Just spend hours, just rob at their own pace, and then leave destruction, kill, and just leave without any anybody trying to apprehend them or anything like that. They just seem to get away with it. I mean, I just feel the banks, Nigerian banks, can't they do much more than they do? Why is there like to see like they don't seem to want to do anything? Can they come together, organize, and they have set some of these things, especially even with the helicopter, so that even if you steal, you're not just getting away with it? It's really so puzzling all the time. The loss of life, loss of lives. The crying. You just feel the pain. Families are crying right now. There are, when we hear about death, it's just so far away. Like, oh, so people have been killed, 7 people have been killed. People can just say that flippantly, but those are family. Those are family members. Those are people that have been nurtured for years. That particular guy that had just finished, that was it, had just finished his youth service. You can understand how the parents will be feeling, how the loved ones will be feeling, the siblings, the relatives. This is someone to give birth to a human being and nurture that human being through nursery, primary, secondary, university, service, get a job. When you're not thinking, okay, that's enough. Finally, the person is an adult. They can now take care of themselves, and then you just take away that life just like that. So sad.